Hello!
Welcome to Vlogmas Day 24!
Christmas Eve!
Merry Christmas Eve, everybody! Can't believe it's Christmas Eve already.
I know.
I know I probably say that every single year that we do
Every
this.
year.
But
this year especially, it's like all of a sudden, boom!
Yeah.
Christmas Eve.
Boom, Christmas Eve. So, on the agenda for today is to get the sides prepared for tomorrow's dinner so that tomorrow don't have to do next to nothing. That's what I would like to do, next to nothing. Grab things and put them in things and that's it.
Grab things, put them in things.
Grab things,
boom,
put
dinner.
them in things. Boom, we got dinner. So, going to put together the corn casserole, green bean casserole, and make the pumpkin pie. The only thing I'll have to do tomorrow is put the ham in, which I think we're going to use the crock pot for that, so that the oven is freed up so that we can cook the casseroles. Plus our pan, like we got a small ham because there's just 4 of us, so we don't really need a whole humongous roaster pan for a tiny little ham. So actually it's a good size. It's 5 pounds. So that's that. All we'll have to do is make the glaze for that. And then all I'll have to do is cut up potatoes for tomorrow. Because I don't really like to do that too far in advance because then they kind of get wonky. So
we don't want wonky potatoes.
no one wants wonky potatoes, but that won't take long to do. So that will be it for today. We'll see. And then there'll be dips and apps and stuff for later that I'll make. And we're having some pierogi for dinner. And yeah, that's all.
That's it.
That's all.
Gonna have our mince pies.
Yes, we're gonna have mince pies for lunch today. I'm saying lunch because it's currently 1:05.
We had some delicious breakfast too.
Yes, we had. Liz made sausage balls on her Vlogmas the one day, and then Dan was like, "Oh, you need to make those." So I had to make them for breakfast this morning. But they were delicious. The only downside is Liz used hot sausage, and I feel like that would be much better, but I could only get regular sausage. So next time, I will definitely be trying it with the hot sausage. Yeah, so let's get cooking. Also, I forgot to mention we have all these cookies to decorate, so I'm gonna have to whip together some frosting for those so we can get those decorated. So that'll be a fun project for us while the pie's in. I can't see Dan very well, but you're backlit. That's why, because it's a gloomy, gloomy, gloomy day.
But it's gonna get better.
It's a sad, sad Christmas Eve so far because it's so gloomy outside. It's raining, it's 50 degrees. Weird. But it is going to turn to like 20 some degrees by like 7 o'clock tonight. So
wow.
7 o'clock tomorrow?
30s tonight.
30s tonight. It's gonna start snowing. It's supposed to start snowing tonight.
Around 7 or 8.
At around 7 or 8. That's what I was thinking of.
Yep.
And then tomorrow will be in the 20s and snowing hopefully most of the day. Or at least in the morning. Because most of the day? Awesome. Everybody loves a white Christmas. Alright. First up is corn casserole. Sorry the dishwasher's running, so I'm gonna try to talk louder, but I don't really talk that loud. I'll do my best.
You're good.
So, first of all, 1 can of regular corn drained.
Drained of all of its energy.
Yes, Dan, yes. 1 can of cream style corn. That one you obviously don't drain.
Obviously.
Obviously. By the way, this is the Paula Deen corn casserole recipe, so...
There's 8 sticks of butter in it.
There is none. Surprisingly. I'm gonna add 1 cup of sour cream. 1 box of the Jiffy cornbread or corn muffin mix. You can add any type of cornbread, corn muffin mix but Jiffy is the one that Paula Dean recommends. She says it's more cakey. So then we're just going to give this a little stir. Alright, and then we got to add the leaven. So 1 cup, or half a cup, sorry. So 1 stick of melted butter. Got to add that leaven.
Is that what she calls it?
No, I just made that up. Because you know how they always say, like, oh, you know, what's baked in there? Love. It's like, yes, love is lots of
Love and lard.
fat and butter and mayo and all that fun stuff. So once that's all melted in there, I'm going to transfer it to a casserole dish that has a lid on it, and then put that in the fridge until tomorrow. And then I'm also going to shred up a lot of cheese later because they recommend you put some cheese on it in the last little bit of baking. So
How do you put the cheese on again?
This.
Alright, good. So make sure you practice.
It's the technique that makes it, I promise you. I'm also going to first spray the dish because I don't want it to stick. And I'm going to throw the pan all over the place. Oh yeah. My mom used to make this too for like barbecues and that. So good. I don't think she ever put the cheese on because Paula Dean's original recipe does not call for cheese. However, she did a redo recently, and it is her cooking, like quarantine cooking, she said, and she put cheese on the top. So we're going to do that tomorrow. Next, we have the green bean casserole. And in here I have 4 cups of frozen green beans. I did thaw them out completely first. I ran them under some cold water for a little bit, and then I spread them out on a baking sheet with some paper towels to kind of absorb the water that was coming off of them. So then we're going to add a can of cream of mushroom soup.
Cream of fungi soup.
Yeah. So, fun fact, everybody. I do not like mushrooms. However, cream of mushroom soup and green bean casserole, I'm all about it. I don't know why. But, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. My mom used to make it with cream of celery soup for me because I didn't like the mushrooms, but ever since I've tried it with the actual just regular cream of mushroom soup, and it's not bad. I did get cream of celery too in case I chickened out, but not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. And then I'm going to add 1/2 cup of milk. I'm going to put it into here to try to get some of the excess cream and mushroom out. Next is a teaspoon of soy sauce. I thought it was very strange, but who am I to turn down some recipes that have been around forever, right? I am not trying to change anything.
You're not trying to change the world?
Nope. Give it a mix. I'm also going to add the can of cream of celery because I felt like it needed some more creaminess. That looks much better. More distribution of the creaminess. And then I'm not going to put it on now, but there will be French fried onions, the French's onions, on the top of it when we put it in for baking. But obviously I don't want them to get soggy, so I'm not going to put them on now because they will get gross in the fridge, and then they won't be nice and crispy. We don't want that. I'm gonna put a lid on it, and then it'll be ready to go for tomorrow. Now for pumpkin pie. So I have the crust prepared there on the pan. I usually, well, the tip I got from Dan's mom to make pies on the tin just in case you have spillover. Don't think I will, but that's what we're gonna do. So I have 1 can of pumpkin and 3/4 cup of sugar in here. And here I have 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/2 teaspoon of ginger, 1/2 teaspoon of allspice, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I have 2 eggs beaten in here.
They were very bad this morning.
Oh, Dan.
You asked me to videotape. That's the jokes you're gonna get.
So first we're gonna mix this portion of it up until it's combined. After it's all combined well, then we're gonna add the 1 cup of milk. And mix that in. This recipe uses milk. There are some recipes that use like condensed milk or I think evaporated milk too. Some of them use, but this one does not. Alright. I think it's probably pretty well mixed, so I'm going to add it to my pie. Alrighty. Looks ready to go in the oven for 45 minutes. And then we'll check it and see if it's going to be ready to go with the knife test.
Steady.
Going in. Right. In. It's mince pie time. Our super delicious and nutritious lunch for the day is mince pies.
Mince pies.
So we found these
Mince, not minced.
mince pies. So found a place that distributes these, and I'm very excited to try these ones. We got some Kipling ones from Amazon, and they came pretty much destroyed. So we'll see how the Walker's ones are. The Kipling ones were pretty good.
Remove the foil.
Yes, remove foil first. Do not want to put that in the microwave because crazy things happen when metal or aluminum things are in the microwave.
I mean, if you have an old microwave, it's kind of fun. If you don't have an old microwave, don't do it.
I asked Dan once to soften some cream cheese for me.
Yep.
You put the whole thing.
Yeah, I'll just throw it in the microwave.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I don't know what I was thinking.
It's one of
Clearly
those.
was not thinking.
It's one of those things when you have a moment and you're like, what? Why did I do that for?
What was I doing?
Tomorrow we'll be having breakfast with my mom, and then we'll be having cookies for like second breakfast slash brunch
Second
slash
breakfast.
lunch, because that's what we normally do is we have cookies. after opening presents and stuff like that. So yeah, it's gonna be a great few days. Very nutritional few days.
Super nutritious.
Absolutely.
The best food categories.
Absolutely. All right, so while I finish preparing some other things for tonight, I'm gonna leave Dan to his devices over here with some cookie decorating.
Yep.
The buttercream frosting came out super good. We got some red going, green going, and white going. Dan's gonna play cookie decorations. We'll just leave Dan to it.
Alright, decoration is complete. Well, for most of the cookies. We got a bunch left, but we ran out of wax paper, so this is as much as we can do. We got some snowmen, some random color snowmen. We have what used to be a mitten but turned into a Santa hat when the thumb fell off. A couple angels. We got an ugly sweater. Santa sweater. We have a Polish sweater and an Italian sweater. For us! A couple mittens, some Christmas trees, snowy Christmas trees, some trees with lights on them.
Some kitten mittens.
Random smiley face because with the leftover dough that we had, I made a smiley face. And then some candy canes. Are you eating a cookie?
No.
Looks like you're covering a cookie in buttercream and he's gonna eat it.
I don't know what you're talking about, Dan.
Busted.
I feel so accused.
I'm gonna do one too.
He's gonna do one! What's going on, everyone? We got some pierogi going down.
The process.
Yeah, so we have always baked them. I know like the traditional way is to actually fry them up in a pan, but we've always baked them because they come out pretty crispy as it is. So there we are. And then my dad always used to put a pat of butter on each one.
And also butter at the bottom of the dish.
Yeah, I put that on the bottom so it doesn't stick, but it crisps up the bottom a little bit, even though the bottom's been crisped up anyways. But we have cheese.
Cheese.
Potato.
Potato.
Sauerkraut.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. So I like sauerkraut with some things, but for some reason, whatever they do to the sauerkraut that goes into the pierogi, I don't really like it that much. So that's that.
And also, we have some lovely hot crab dip cooking over here. Oh, if you could smell that. So good!
I had a ingenious thought. So the cream cheese wasn't softened yet. So I put it in the crock pot and put the lid on while I was preparing everything else. And then by the time I was done, it was softened enough for me to mix in.
Genius!
So good. So now I'm going to sprinkle these with some onion powder. Again, my dad used to cut up onions and put them all in there, but really they're just for flavor. Nobody eats them. They've always been just flavor. So, onion powder yields the same sort of result. It's not exactly the same, but you get a little bit of the same result. So, I'm going to do that. And then these bad boys will be almost ready to go in the oven.
Woot woot.
Alright, we got some Christmas Eve drinks. Dan made his whiskey sour.
Yeah.
How'd it turn out?
Very peaty.
Very peaty. Yeah, the whiskey that we have is very peaty.
Scotch whiskey we have that is Dewar's White Label, which, like, we don't drink Scotch.
No.
Where did we get it from? It was a gift, right?
You got it as a white elephant gift.
Oh, White Elephant, that's right. So, yeah, so we gotta start using it. So I'll try. It's not terrible.
No, we've tried.
I'm not really a
Scotch person.
Well, just a liquor in general person.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try. It's not terrible. It's good. I had to put some more seltzer or like
lime bubbly
in it to dilute it out a little bit. I think next time I'll do less of the Scotch. And the sour part was good. I made my own simple syrup, which was pretty easy. It was just sugar and water, and then some lemon juice. So the sour part is good. Just it's a little peaty.
Oh, peaty Scotch.
Little peaty.
So I forgot what Scotch we tried a lot of Scotches at the Scotch whiskey experience when we were in Scotland. By the way, is that vlog in here? One of them is.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, the first time we went to the Scotch whiskey experience. That is part of our Scotland vlogs.
The second time
we don't have those up yet.
No, they're all there. We didn't do a lot of talking, so
yeah.
it was a lot of like just footage. I was trying to figure out how to do like a montage type thing. I'll get it together sometime.
Yeah, we'll figure out, even if like future Dan and Dawn have to talk about what we did.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
We'll be able to get something together. But I made another one of my diet cranberry ginger ales with what's that? Dan?
I took another drink. It's all good. Don't worry about me.
Dan's like with some rum. So this one isn't too crazy. Yeah, but I forgot. I want to say it was the Glenfiddich that I liked a lot when we did the Scotch whiskey experience. I also like Glenmorangie, but that is a Highland whiskey. That's not too bad.
The Highland stuff is the ones you like. And
yeah.
Then there's another one. No, it was just the Highlands. The Highland ones are less peaty.
Yeah, they're more like light and crisp, if you will. Crisp tasting.
I don't know.
As crisp tasting as Scotch whiskey can get.
They taste less like charcoal.
Right.
Less like firewood.
Another thing about the Dewar's is that it's a blended Scotch, not
yeah, that's true, yeah.
a straight Scotch.
Single malt.
Not a single malt. So, that's another difference too. I don't know if I've had too many blended Scotches.
No.
Just that single malt life, you know. I act like I know what I'm talking about.
The single malt life?
Yeah, the single malt life.
Hashtag single malt life.
So the pierogi are in the oven. I have my Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal shirt on. I got my Minnie Mouse Christmas hat on. ready to Christmas Eve at home. Yeehaw! We're also waiting for 24 hours of A Christmas Story to start, because that starts at 8 o'clock. Every Christmas Eve, we put on A Christmas Story when it starts, and we usually leave it on overnight, and then we wake up to it as well. Yep. I don't know if that's a weird thing, but that's what we do. And we normally have it on all day Christmas Day, which is why we don't really watch it leading up to Christmas, because we watch it so much between Christmas Eve and Christmas Day that it's just, you know, we watch it a lot. We will be Zooming tomorrow, so that time we won't be able to watch it.
It'll be on. I'll just commute. No, it won't be on.
No, because we're going to use the TV.
We're going to have to use the TV to show the Zooming video.
Yeah. So Santa's come. We showed everybody the presents, yep. Right?
Yeah.
So Santa's come. We have all of our Santa presents in the corner over there, and then tonight before we go to bed we're gonna put them underneath the tree, and then when we get up in the morning it's gonna be like Santa came.
He did just a little bit early.
He did come early, yeah, that's true. So yeah, fun times, different Christmas. We're actually we're filming more on Christmas Eve too now.
Yeah, we've literally never filmed on Christmas Eve.
Normally on Christmas Eve we don't film that much because we're with our family. And I think a few times my cousin Jillian and Johnny wanted to be on the camera. So we you know, since it was okay with my cousins, or my cousin Jason, their dad, then we, you know, said, okay, go ahead. But we don't, you know, we don't push the little ones to come on if they don't want to. And, because normally we have a lot of fun with them. Dan pulls up the Santa tracker. Usually every 30 seconds. Every 30 seconds, my little cousin Johnny will ask him, where's Santa now? Where's Santa now? Where's Santa now? They'll be like off playing somewhere, and they'll come back to Dan and be like, where's Santa now? Where's Santa now? So that'll be sad to not have that this year, but we'll I think we might Zoom with some of my family tomorrow that we normally get together with on Christmas Eve. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that'll happen, because that'll be nice. Nice to see everyone, because it's been so long, obviously, since we've seen everybody. So, yeah! It's onesie advent calendar time!
Ta-da!
It even has ears.
Yeah, you're looking fancy in your onesie with ears. Well, take off your... Oh, you got double ears with your hat?
I'm wearing these ears, so...
Hashtag double ears.
The last day. Oh, sad. Santa Mickey's coming to town. Santa Mickey's coming to town. Last one.
Last one. Wonder what it'll say.
Santa comes tonight. Santa's on his way!
You got it.
It better be Santa. It's Santa!
Yay!
Yay!
Eat that tomorrow?
Probably. That's what I do. Oh, also, before Dan does his Santa calendar, I got an amazing birthday gift from my mom. It's a hockey player Barbie doll!
No way!
So fun! She had to have my cousin, who lives in Canada, get it for her because they don't sell it here in the States.
Nope.
They only sell it in Canadian Toys R Us's. So, ta-da! I mean, I would rather obviously have a Team USA.
Clearly.
But it's still awesome.
It's still pretty good.
It's a girl hockey player. Barbie!
And she doesn't have a fishbowl.
Correct. And I used to collect Barbies when I was little. So there's tons of them that are upstairs in my room. At my mom's house still in totes that are just hanging out there. But this one is going to be one of those that probably just stays in its little box. But anyways.
Very cute.
I'm so excited. So excited. did. Let's get a mini. Let's get a mini. Let's get a mini. Oh, it's Pieces.
What?
That's insane. No way. No way should that have happened. Pieces on the last day. Oh boy,
Done.
oh boy. Well,
We did it.
we did it. That's insane. I can't believe that it is Christmas Eve already. It's crazy. I have to wrap one more thing because I didn't actually get the thing that I needed to get from my mom. So I waited up until today, and I'm just gonna wrap an empty box of a similar item, and then I'll have to say, yours will be coming.
No, we're not gonna say anything. We're just gonna leave a box, and then when she takes it home,
see
be
what
like,
happens.
"Do you know this box is empty?" What do you mean it's empty?
Well,
It's empty. We just ordered
That's
online.
terrible.
And then say, "They're just kidding. It's coming."
Yeah, but I'm gonna drink my Christmas tea. Yum yum. And wrap that. And that'll do it for the night.
Yeah.
We were gonna do some Bean Boozled, but I think we'll maybe try to save it for tomorrow night.
Sure.
Because it's getting late. It's already 10:30. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It turned into a pumpkin, and we got a long day ahead tomorrow.
But
A long,
there's snow on the
fun
ground.
day. Yes, it is snowing. So
There's like an inch out there already.
yeah,
Yes.
love
Yes.
it. We're gonna have a white Christmas after all.
It's been a while.
It has been far too long.
Like an official white Christmas. I think there's been somewhere there's been a little bit of snow on the ground, but this is gonna be
Yeah.
like, boom, snow.
All right.
All right.
And we will bid you all adieu. Merry Christmas Eve, and we will see you tomorrow for Christmas morning. Good night.